Right now, it's time to get Virginia this morning back up and dancing, and time to mark your calendars and put on your dancing shoes. Take a look.
We featured them recently on We're Open Virginia. The Fred Astaire Dance Studio in Richmond is doing amazing things, certainly adapting in so many ways. Tommy Bettin, owner of Fred Astaire Dance Studio Richmond, joins us this morning. Tommy, we just had to talk a little bit more because you guys are doing some great things.
Thank you. We appreciate the opportunity to speak with you guys, and the having the students and the whole Richmond community kind of come together on this has really been humbling, I guess.
It's an incredible time. We were talking about that before we got started. Certainly, as a local business owner, you opened the studio about 2 years ago, and Richmond and the community had responded incredibly in so many ways. You had so many folks coming to the studio, taking lessons, and you were engaging in so many activities around town. Certainly, circumstances have changed, and that's really tough on a local business.
So we are significantly down, especially in the amount of cash that we have for operating. We have adapted very well into our virtual lessons. We're letting everybody try it for free, and yeah, we had events around town. We were doing charitable things. Everything obviously got canceled. We had these big parties and competitions. Right now, we're doing everything virtually, and we've actually adapted and looked for the opportunities that might have not been there with having people work from their homes. A lot of it is about them being empowered to dance by themselves. And a lot of what we say when we talk about dancing is, hey, imagine if you could do this in your house. Imagine if you were cooking something and you put your favorite song in. And now it's actually like, there's no excuse. Are you doing it? And
Yeah.
there's yes, the students are doing it. We know, and we have proof. And we're holding them accountable.
That's right. It's a really cool way now to engage, even though you can't be in person. You've switched to these virtual lessons really for every age. And how are the instructors engaging with this? How are they liking it?
It's hard. I think it's harder for them, but in some ways, you know, our instructors, English is their second language, so they are building some very strong communication muscles. So this is a time when they're really growing and connecting with their students. I think the instructors are really longing for connection. I think the students are really longing for connection. And they're also, dancing is something that changes your physiology immediately. So it's putting the instructors in a great, powerful place to make decisions, and also students and their normal lives.
There are so many benefits to dance, right? As you're saying, certainly in studio, in person, and now virtually, and even encouraging folks to take that first step, right? You were saying dance as if you were dancing like nobody was watching, dance like you're at home. Well, now we are, so you can take that first step.
Yes, absolutely. We have on our Facebook page on Fred Astaire Richmond, we are doing free group classes that are live. You can communicate with the instructors every Monday through Friday at 7:30. We have exercise classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12:45. But mostly we're teaching about 140 virtual private dance lessons, personal virtual dance lessons a week. And I think that it takes a lot of courage to walk into a dance studio with that environment, kind of feel like everyone's watching you. Now is a time that there is that little barrier that you can have, to where I think some people might feel like it's okay to mess up. And if I just learn my feet at home, and then when I come into the studio, I'll have more confidence because I already know something. So we're building momentum with that. And people who've been dancing for many years, who are learning all these steps in choreography, they're now working more on their posture, their details in their hands, and also channeling some emotions. A lot of people are fighting feelings of fear and uncertainty right now. I've made banana bread as well, but dancing is good too. So we're doing both over here.
It's like you've been in my kitchen. There's so much banana bread that has been baked. It's really unbelievable. But you're right, Tommy. This is an incredible way to connect with others, and certainly to pick up a skill set that maybe otherwise we hadn't explored yet. Thank you for all that you offer and all you're doing. And we're thinking of you as a local business right here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll be able to share information about Tommy Bettin and the Fred Astaire Dance Studio Richmond so that you can sign up and take that first step to virtual classes. It's a great way to engage, get some exercise, and shake off a little bit of that isolation, being able to have an activity. Dancing together yet separately, the Fred Astaire Dance Studio Richmond is located at 100 Arboretum Place, Unit 110, right here in Richmond. For more information, you can call 804-476-8297. You can also find them online at fredastaire.com/Richmond. They're also on social media, incredibly active there, facebook.com/FredAstaireRVA, and on Instagram at Fred Astaire Richmond.